Have you ever caught yourself silently judging someone, maybe a stranger, a friend, or even a loved one, and thought to yourself, why do I do this? Judgment can sneak into our minds almost effortlessly, and when it does, it can leave us feeling guilty, disconnected, or even defensive, as if we've done something wrong. But what if I told you, judgment isn't your enemy? In fact, it could be one of your greatest teachers. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the hidden layers of judgment, why it happens, what it reveals about you, and most importantly, how you can turn this instinct into a tool for compassion and self-discovery. Are you ready to uncover the surprising truth about judgment? Let's get started. So why do we judge others? Well, judgment is often rooted in comparison. It's something we've all been conditioned to do, sometimes without even realizing it. From a young age, we're taught to measure ourselves against others, to decide who's doing things the right way and who isn't. And beneath it all, these judgments often reveal insecurities or learned behaviors passed down from those around us. It also ties back to our survival instincts. In the past, being able to quickly assess people and situations helped us stay safe. But in today's world, these instincts can manifest as snap judgments that don't always serve us or the relationships we want to nurture. Let's say you're chatting with someone and they suddenly make an offhand comment that feels a bit awkward or out of place. Maybe they interrupt with an unrelated thought or share something deeply personal. Instantly, your mind jumps in. Why would they say that? That's so weird. But here's the thing. Why does this moment stick with us? Why does it feel so uncomfortable? Is it really about what they said, or could it be something deeper? Maybe it's because we value smooth, surface-level interactions where everyone stays in their comfort zone. But when someone dares to be vulnerable, it can catch us off guard. Their willingness to share something personal might remind us of the parts of ourselves we work so hard to keep hidden, the moments we felt exposed, awkward, or judged. Could it be that we judge vulnerability in others because it challenges the unwritten rules of what we consider acceptable? Or perhaps it stirs an uneasiness, forcing us to confront our own discomfort with being open and authentic? What if, instead of judging, we saw these moments as invitations to explore a deeper connection, not just with others, but with ourselves? And this brings us to the big question: what do your judgments say about your inner world? Could it be that these moments of criticism are actually reflections of the parts of ourselves we haven't fully embraced? What if instead of feeling guilt or frustration, we saw judgment as an opportunity for growth? An invitation to understand ourselves more deeply? It's a powerful shift, isn't it? And we're just getting started. Here's the breakthrough. Judgment isn't really about the other person. It's a mirror, reflecting parts of ourselves we haven't fully embraced. Those snap judgments, those critical thoughts are like little signposts pointing us toward areas within that are asking for attention and compassion. But here's the beauty of it. When we stop running from these judgments and instead witness them without shame, something incredible happens. They transform. They shift from being sources of guilt and discomfort into moments of profound self-awareness and growth. So how do we start this process? It's simpler than you might think. The next time you catch yourself judging someone, whether it's their behavior, appearance, or even their words, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now, and why? Is it frustration, insecurity, maybe even fear? By naming the emotion and exploring its roots, you take a step toward understanding yourself better. And here's the magic. This small, mindful act not only shifts your perspective, but also creates space for empathy, both for others and for yourself. What if instead of seeing judgment as something to avoid, you saw it as a powerful tool for self-discovery? Imagine the freedom that comes with understanding your own heart more deeply and approaching life and others with greater compassion. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. Judgment isn't really about others, it's about understanding ourselves. It's a mirror, revealing the parts of us that need a little more attention, care, and compassion. And when we start cultivating that compassion inward, something remarkable happens. We naturally begin to extend it outward, creating a ripple effect of understanding and kindness. So here's the final takeaway. Judging others isn't a flaw. It's a signpost, a gentle nudge, inviting us to look deeper within. The next time you catch yourself judging, try something new. Pause and view it as an opportunity to connect with your inner self, to uncover what's truly behind those thoughts. Imagine how freeing it could be to move through life with less judgment and more understanding, not just for others, but for yourself. That's the power of self-awareness. And with each small step, you're creating a more compassionate, connected world. Now it's your turn. Have you noticed any patterns in your judgments? Maybe moments when you realized they were revealing something about yourself? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And who knows, your story might inspire someone else on their journey. Remember, this isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about progress, not perfection. Every small step you take toward understanding yourself is a step toward a more compassionate, empowered life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Your presence and growth inspire me to keep creating and sharing. Thank you for being amazing. Until next time, stay empowered.